This little gal was born of one of the heifers. All right, here is the newest baby Beth had. Hey guys, it's a brand new day on Gilliam Farms, and I'm Johnny. And we got a north wind blowing in here. We got some cold weather coming in. We got a little bit of rain. But I want to show you something. Right here, that little black thing right there with the white ear tag. On the other side, this is a miracle right here. On the other side over there, that one just right around there. See if I can sneak around here and get it. This little gal was born of one of the heifers a couple of days ago. And I didn't think she was going to make it. To tell you the truth, yesterday, well, the day she was kind of weak whenever she was born, weak acting and everything. And then the next day, she was weak. That was yesterday, and I tried to get a bottle down her, and I couldn't get it down her. And then I get out here today, this morning, expecting the worst. Of course, I'm expecting, something bad. I'm expecting, she didn't do good in the night. And she's just up running and playing with everybody else. So, yeah, that's not your mama. You have to go to your actual mama. And your mama keeps her running off. So, but she's a little bow-legged. But my understanding is it's going to grow out of that. So anyway, all in all, most of the cattle are pretty good to her. And yeah, but here's a little miracle right here. Miracle's doing just, fantastic. And the cows, they're just doing their thing. They're always looking for something to eat. Even though they've got hay and they've got all that stuff, they're always thinking they can get that Snicker bar, which is what range cubes to these cattle are. It's a Snicker bar for them. So, but anyway, and this is right here, this is the most aggressive cow we have right here. That's the one that, 22 is the one that will absolutely not let me ear tag her calf. She will not do it. And she is big. She's going to have a calf soon. And she's just pushing, she's just a pusher. And so that's the mother of the calf right there. That's the mother of the new calf right there. And it looks like the calf is doing good. So I guess I can just mark that off my list of things I have to do. Because I was going to bottle feed that calf this morning, and I don't think I have to. I mean, I got here, I didn't get it up. I got here and it was up and running and doing all kinds of stuff. So anyway, this is just kind of a little update. Not really got a whole lot going on here today. I was coming out here to feed this calf, and the reason I haven't videoed it up to this point is because, for one, I didn't have my right camera with me. I do have some stuff on my phone, but not a whole lot. Well, now I have this camera with me. Yeah, who'd imagine I'd run off without my GoPro? Anyway, the little calf is doing good. It's right there with Mama. And I may need to let them out of this field right here because there's not a lot of wind breaking here, and that north wind is going to be blowing, and it's going to get down in the low 20s tonight. So I may let the cattle over into the other paddock over here so they can get more windbreak. So, but I just wanted to give you a little update on what's going on. I hope to throw this in with my overseeding video. I did seed the pasture, so we should see it growing before long, especially after this cold snap it gets out of here, because I put down a lot of seed on these fields. But all right, doing great. Happy. I'm actually sitting in my truck on our property and I'm watching. I knew we had some heifers coming, and today, Friday, we've got the new little Valentine calf laying right down here, and Mama's standing over her right there. But right across there, let's see if you can see it, there is one cow laying by herself. That is Beth. And Beth, I believe, is in labor right now. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting here watching Beth. She separated herself a little bit from the herd, and she is actually over there. It appears to be laboring, and I'm just watching to see if, what I need to do. I actually have some colostrum here in the truck. I have milk replacer. I have warm water. Believe it or not, I got around this morning. In here, in this, basically it's a ice chest type bag, I have thermoses of hot water, colostrum, bottle, etc. So I've actually got a, pretty good, this is about as good as it gets. The only problem is the weather. It's in the 30s. Whenever I got here it was in the 50s. Now it's in the 30s. So, temperatures are dropping fast. It's supposed to be in the low 20s tonight. So this little calf is, if it comes, it's going to have a little bit of a challenge. But we'll see if we can get it dried off and good before it gets cold. Now she could labor for hours, but it's about 12:30 or so, and I'm just going to stay here with her and see what happens. Pretty chilly here in the truck. Right down here is little Valentine nursing Mama, and we got Miracle nursing Mama right over here. It's right on the other side of. And Beth has got up and is kind of wandering around right now. She is actually standing over there by the fence by her Mama, and they're hollering back and forth at the steer and the little bull, Danny Starr. So, and Danny over there, he's checking everybody out, of course. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. We got, I think the milk production is starting on this cow, or on this, well, it's a cow now, it's not a heifer anymore, because I noticed some little, what I call milk, well, for lack of a better word, milk turds on this one. So, yep, I think the milk production is starting, and so yeah, hopefully that one will be fine. It's going to be cold, guys. It's going to be low 20s wind tonight, and then tomorrow is going to be cold again, and then it's going to be, just cold, guys. So anyway, let me I'm just still, like I said, I'm still here on calf watch. Farms, and I'm Johnny, and I really wasn't even going to video today. I just came out here to check on the cows and stuff like that. But whenever I got out here, I noticed something new. So, you know, it's calving season. It's time, guys. All our heifers are having calves, and you know, things are popping up everywhere around here. So anyway, I noticed this cow over here. This is Beth. You might remember her from the Mean Girls Club. She was one of our replacement heifers. And see, laying right there by Beth, you see that little black thing there in front of her? Well, that's her new calf. Now, I've already been out here and I've studied it and know what it is and got an ear tag in it even. Brand new. Already got the ear jewelry. Little bull. We have to tag these calves because, for one thing, if they're tagged, they're kind of marked. If somebody steals your calves or something like that, you can say, well, I'm looking, even if they cut the ear tag out, you go, well, all right, I'm looking for a black calf. Somebody's cut the ear tag out of it, you know, or they put another ear tag in it or whatever. And you can kind of tell by the marking. You know, a lot of times people won't put another ear tag in them and stuff. So anyway, let's go over here and take a look at this calf. All right, it's a very beautiful day. It is 70 degrees today so far. Yesterday was 78 degrees. But there is the new baby right there. And it's a little bull calf. That's Mama laying there with it. And she's been really attentive. Now this calf right here has been kind of confused because I have watched this calf suck at least 2 other cows other than Mama. It sucked one of the other heifers even that hadn't even had a calf yet. She's going to have a calf. So I guess you can say it. I didn't want it to, but it did. So it's got extra colostrum. It didn't suck a whole lot, but it did get on one of the heifers up here. So anyway, that's that one. Now let's go over here and check these other ones out. So we've got, let's see here what we got. Right here is, this here is Miracle right here next to the tree. You might remember Miracle was born in the middle of a polar vortex, and the only day that was fit for man or beast. And Mama threaded a needle and had it on the best day possible. And that's Miracle right there. And Miracle's really growing, really getting big. So Miracle's doing good. Got her little ear jewelry. And she'll be a replacement. We'll keep her. So, and then we got over here, if we can find it. I saw it here a while ago. This cow, or a heifer, was a heifer, now it's a cow. She had her calf just a few days ago. Oh, and it's over there. It's headed that way. And that one was born on Valentine's Day, and we named it Valentine. And I don't think I have any videos with any of these in there. And I may slip this into the seeding the pasture video. I hate this stuff right here. It's that Canadian thistle. It's growing in this rock. I'm telling you guys, we got rock here. Really got rock. But I do not like this stuff at all. And that stuff is sticking, yeah, it's sticking me like crazy. And the only way to really kill it is to get all the root. But that was jammed down in them rocks. And I really can't get it. So anyway, you'll see it here and there. Here's some that's not Canadian, but it's a thistle. And I just kick all of them out. But you can see how rocky this ground is. And I overseeded all of it. You can see some fescue coming up in between from where I seeded it last year. So we are doing a little bit of good. And then I'm trying to feed bales of hay, which I need to put some up in this area right here to cover the rocks. You can see all over there where I've covered rocks with hay. All right, let's go over here and see Valentine. Desperately need to feed in this area right here. That's good to know. Next couple of bales are going right here. Because what that does is those bales will actually help, because the cows will stand in one spot. You can see the coverage over here. It'll cover the ground, and that stuff breaks down, creates soil. So I've done pretty good over in this area, and I've done pretty good way over in that area. I just need to get this area right here. All right, let's see. We have little Valentine right there. Little Valentine's a little heifer right there, and that's her mama. And they are doing excellent. Little Valentine at first I didn't know about. I was like, I'm not sure if this one's going to make it or not. She had the calf way up there and up past where Danny is. There were dogs out here all around it and everything else, and it was just a kind of a bad deal. But it made it, and doing good now. And then we've got little Surprise over here. That's Surprise. That's the bull calf Surprise right there. That one came from our patty cow, which is number 20. And then we've got, let's see here, here's the heifer that bred the other day, that Danny bred. And then right over here, if you'll remember, that's Liberty Bell. Now Liberty Bell has really grown. So that was the heifer calf born on the 4th of July. And she's doing good. And they're all up here, you know, they're out here scrounging around, picking up what they can out here. And here's a bunch more of this nasty stuff right here. And I'm not getting all of it, but I'm getting some of it. And that stuff right there, I'm just not a fan of at all. Here's a big one. Steel toe boots. Alright, there's that one. Anyway, I could spend all day out here kicking those things up, because I see them everywhere. I mean, here's one right here on the root. Here's one. I got that one, and I kicked it right over next to another one. So, yeah, just everywhere. Anyway, the cows are up here scrounging. If you'll remember, all of this area right here was solid woods. Every bit of this was solid woods, and I took the dozer and I cleared it all out and created pasture out of it. So there is stuff growing, and it'll grow a lot more once I get these cattle out of here over into another paddock and let this grow, because they've been in here most of the winter, And the reason why they've been in this paddock instead of somewhere else is because this one gets them away from Gordon and gets them away from Danny Starr, which are way over that way. So separates them completely from the fence and everything, and it's just a better situation. But boy, that little surprise bull calf, he's really doing good too. And that's his mama right there next to him, Patty. So anyway, so new calves, we got 3. Calves altogether, we got, let's see, 6, I guess. So, and we will have a lot more. I think we've got, see, I know we've got 2 more heifers going to calve. And I know we got at least 3 cows that are getting ready to calve. So we got at least 5 more coming. So that'll be, 8 here, kind of toot sweet, I guess you'd call it. So that'll be good. This heifer right here, she's just out here. She's picking up that fescue. It's a little Valentine's mama. And she's doing real good. I like to see that green coming on. I know it's short grass, but boy, they're after it. And she's finding some this warm weather. But I watched one of the, I think it's that heifer right there. No, it's not that heifer. I watched that new little calf suck on one of the heifers this morning. It doesn't even have a calf yet. And it was just standing there letting him. And that's pretty unusual for one to just stand there and let them. So let me see if I can find that one. It's in here somewhere. Let's see. This is Miracle's mama. This one's going to have a calf. That's not a heifer. That's a cow. This one's going to have a calf. That's 23. This one's going to have a calf right here. It's 22. She's big pregnant. Oreo is bred back again. It'll be a little bit before she has one though. Let's see here. This one right here. Let's see. Which one are you? 19? I think this is, nope, that's 22. This one's going to have a calf, but it's going to be the last heifer to have a calf right here. This one will be. And that one right there, 19, is the one that is going to be the next one to have a calf. And she actually was letting that calf sucker a while ago. So, and she is bagging up a little bit. She's springing a little bit. This one right here will be the next one to have a calf right here. And I really think she's going to be a good mama. I really do. Because she just seems to be a really, kind of with it cow. I mean, heifer. She just like, she's not goofy. Beth sometimes acts a little goofy, that one over there. Like, I think she had that calf right next to the hay ring, and usually they'll go off somewhere and have the calf. Well, now she's like, well, oh, wait a minute, I'm a mama, so now I'm going to do all the things that you're supposed to do. So I'm going to go off over here by myself and be by myself. So that's what she's doing now. But anyway, so this is just kind of a little update. I've noticed a few things out here in this field over the last few days. I've come out here several times and found things that didn't make it, I guess you'd call it. The newest one is over here kind of toward the feeders and stuff like that. And let's go over here and take a look at that. Probably cut part of this out. Well, I don't know, this video might be short enough. I seeded all this area right, I mean, this really should pop. You can see the seed everywhere. And as soon as we get some rain, I mean, this this should just really pop. And the cows, for whatever, I guess they just like staying around this tree right here. And so they have just basically denuded the ground here. So, but I put a lot of seed out on it. So anyway, let's see what we got over here. Yep. Got some coyotes on camera at night. Got the little patties everywhere, you know, all that fertilizer. But this is the newest one right here. So, yeah. Right there. I don't know what's killing this stuff. It appears, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening to these critters. This one here, I found one here. I found two over there. I found one up here. So yeah, things just coming here and not leaving. And I really don't know. I mean, I don't know if the cattle are trumping them. This one here appears to have a little bit of mange on it. I don't know if the cattle are just, you know, like not wanting to deal with them and stomping them or what. I'm not sure. Or if the neighbor's dogs are coming down in here and catching them whenever they're coming across, or what. I know it's not coyotes, because if it's a coyote, he'd take it with him. So, and it didn't appear to be a hawk or an owl or anything like that. It could have been dogs or the cows or natural causes. I'm kind of leaning toward natural causes, but I don't know what that would be, because I found so many of them. And they don't appear to be just mangled or anything like that. But anyway, just a little short update out here. Showing you what we got. And yep, calving season on Gilliam Farms, guys. We're getting ready to have a bunch of them, and so, and that's our kind of part of our livelihood is the calves. So, well, anyway, if you like this type of video, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. And as always, everybody, God bless.